After fighting his way through the Zayton region, Skiff is certain a religious zealot named Faust is behind the attack on him. After receiving information from a former ally of Faust, Skiff finds himself battling his way through Echo Station through what seems to be zombified soldiers seemingly affected by some sort of strange unexplained psychic phenomena. After finding Sheriff, Skiff learns he is seeking a ship where he can ask a guide to lead him to the Clear Sky base. Once there, he can finally find and confront Faust about the attack and theft of his property. Skiff has previously heard rumors of two old ships which are now settlements for rival factions in the Zayton region, the S.T.A.L.K.E.R and the Shevchenko. After many weeks on the road, Skiff has become weary and in need of a rest. First stop is the closer of the two settlements, the S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
This is the RPG Loner, and this is episode 1 of my S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 series. As you can see from the map here, we are going to first check out the Sultansk. So as stated at the start of this video, during the monologue, Skiff has been on the road for various weeks now and battled his way through various regions of the zone. He's found that a man named Faust is behind the attacks on him and the thefts of his property. So we've also learned that Faust is hiding at an old base called Clear Sky, but in order to get there we need a guide. The place we need to check is, there's 2 boat settlements in this region, and on each boat there is a guide, so we need to ask each one, I suppose, and see if anyone can point us in the right direction. So we're just on the way to the first one here, and a bit of trouble along the way. Every little helps, and we take what we can get in the zone, as you know. After quite a while on the road, we finally arrive at our destination, the Sultansk, and it appears to be a nice location, bit of a cozy sort of vibe. So as we're looking around here, we're seeing some interesting characters. So Skiff says to himself, why not introduce himself to the locals?
First time here, huh? Don't be shy.
You're very nice.
We won't bite.
But I ain't taking you there.
Visit the Sultan's once. You'll see there's no better place in all of Zaton. If you're looking for a job, got artifacts to sell, or just need a drink for the road, you've come to the right place. I know all about how this place works, and I can tell you how to make it work in your favor. Rule number 1, no trashing my ship. I'm not gonna like it. Name's Sonia, by the way. Sonia Kalina. Take a look. You won't find this kind of stuff even on
So Skiff gets himself a few drinks, and as we turn around we see a familiar face.
Well, look what the cat dragged in. We've got guests in our swamp. I'm sorry, I mean their swamp. It belongs to those paragons of clean living, of course. What can I do for you?
So I guess Richter is the guide we need to talk to here.
Is everything alright? Or are you celebrating something?
Do I need an excuse to have a little radiation treatment? I went to the wrong place, and now I'm giving the radionuclides the old heave-o. And I mean that literally. I'd rather drink water from the river than the booze they got around here.
You're welcome to depart for the Shevchenko.
Hey, don't you eavesdrop on me?
Looks like every asshole in the zone knows who you are.
Hey, don't be so rude to the noble proprietors of this fine rust bucket. But you're right. I'm sort of a regular around here. A side effect of living in the zone for about 10 years, I guess. And I've never joined any of the factions. Guess that's why the locals like me. At the very least, they hate me a little less than they hate each other.
Do you know anything about Clear Sky?
It used to be a faction. They were searching for the ways of the zone, but they got lost. They're gone now. Their base is still out there, but there's no way to get inside. And that's for the best. The zone has some secrets that are best left undisturbed.
I'm looking for a guide to Clear Sky. Can you help me?
Wanna hear a story? Nah, don't answer. I'm gonna tell you anyways. I've just had about enough for a little tale. I used to be a guide, it's true. I figured I was leading people around the zone. Turns out, I was lying through my teeth. To myself. I thought I knew it all. I thought I could take anyone, anywhere. What kind of mistakes does a stalker make, huh? You can mess up your detector, you lose your loot. With guides, it's a different story. Especially when the zone wants to put them in their place. You dig?
Yes, I understand.
Yeah. I knew you'd get it. There were 3 of them. I still remember their names, where they were going, and everything that happened to them. I can't forget it. I wish I could, but I just can't. I had the trust of the zone, and I betrayed it. Ruined it along with the people who had trusted me. And until I become a true guide, someone who knows the zone for real, someone who the zone loves for real, I'm not taking you anywhere. You need Nimble. I hear he's been to Clear Sky a couple of times. He's a good guide, and he's not a bad guy either. Don't ask him about the Snorgas mask he wears on his shoulder, though. Right now, Nimble is taking Trapper on a hunt. The Sultan splurged on the best hunter to shoot the local fauna. I sent you their coordinates. Maybe you can work something out.
So Richter is clearly too hung up on the past to be our guide on this. However, he did send me the location of a man who can guide us, although he is located further in the zone. But while we're here, we're gonna have a quick look around, check out the facilities, and do some trading because our pack is quite heavy at the moment. Dormitory area looks cozy enough by the looks of things.
Look like whatever needs to happen will happen.
We will check in with the doc to get patched up.
I've seen my share of shit here. Gunshot wounds of every caliber. Nasty stab wounds. Presents from the zone. So, you ain't dying on my watch. If you cough up some coupons, looks like you're dying. Ah, just messing with you. You'll be fine.
After that, we quickly check in with the tech to get our gear and weapons serviced.
Want to know how I ended up here? Because of freaking music. I used to be a digger over at the slag heap, and I fixed up a radio from the scraps I found. Just needed one more vacuum tube to get it working. Then the Sultan paid a visit to our top dog. Welcome aboard, we've got all kinds of gizmos here. I thought maybe I'd find the vacuum tube, so I made the move. The ship didn't have one either, but at least I'm having fun. Folks bring me all sorts of stuff. It blows my mind. Too bad they won't take me along. I'd slow them down.
Sometimes is the place to buy what you need, sell what you don't, and have your fun.
Need something fixed? Let me pick at it. Your gun is your only friend here in the zone. Keep her in good shape.
That it is, Picker, that it is. So after that, we decide to head to the general merchant to offload some goods.
I've been here for a while now. Way back, Beard used to hang around the Skadovsk, then Sultan kicked him out, with a little help from yours truly. The Sultan went easy on Beard for old time's sake, but the likes of you better not cross him. Might find yourself on an underwater expedition in the swamps. Don't bother the Sultan with stupid shit. If it's important, Miss Kalina will tell you when to pay him a visit. She's the one to talk to if you need a job. Buying or selling?
So it seems like this owl guy should have been called the Rat because he's obviously double-crossed the old owner of this ship, a man named Beard, and handed it to a man named the Sultan, who presumably now runs the ship. And that is presumably why it's called the Sultansk. As he said, it used to be called the S.T.A.L.K.E.R. So we're interesting information that we've just learned. So let's check in with my roommate.
Come on, spill it. Loners ain't always useless, you know. If you got mutants to handle, just send them in. Yeah, bye-bye.
He seems like a genuine fella. Although we are on a quest for revenge and answers here, as Skiff sat down on his bed and flicked through his notes, he thought to himself, maybe I'll stay here a while longer. Perhaps it was the smell of booze in the air, perhaps it was the fact that he felt safe enough to put his head down for more than half an hour, or perhaps it was the fact that he'd been on the road for weeks now, being shot at and fighting his way through various regions of the zone, that he decided maybe I'll just stick here a while longer. He remembered then that the man at the merchant stall told him that the woman at the bar may have an opportunity for work for him. So after a few drinks, he headed downstairs for a bit more R&R and to explore a potential opportunity.
You got some business here, or you just want to shoot the shit?
I'm looking for work. Got any?
We've always got work for a capable guy. Our boss, the Sultan, has something coming up. Go see him. Tell him Kalina sent you. And if you do a good job, we'll pay you well.
So we've learned that we can acquire work from a man called the Sultan, but before we do, we're going to turn in for the evening because, as I said, it's been a very long day and Skiff has grown very weary. So after a bit of R&R, we do indeed turn in for the evening. We awake the next morning, a bit hungry and thirsty from our big night, so we head downstairs to get some breakfast and some water to wet the whistle.
Let me finish my drink in peace. Look for Nimble. He's the man you need.
We see Richter is still on it as we pick up our breakfast, and as we wash it down with a nice cold water, we walk up to see the Sultan.
Remember this, I'm the Sultan, and this ship is mine. If you play by my rules, you'll have a good life here. But step out of line, and you can kiss that good life goodbye. Don't bother me with crap, and don't start shit with Kalina or my men, unless you want a bullet in your knee.
What can you tell me about the Sultansk?
Here on the Sultansk, we don't treat stalkers as enemies. Behave, and you'll make some good money, just like my guys. But if you're a Shevchenko rat, that's a whole different story. And trust me, it ain't pretty.
Kalina says you need help with something.
You want to work for me, huh? Well, Sofia Oleksievna is right. I just happen to have a job that's perfect for you.
Why hire Stalker, boss? We got plenty of decent guys starving for it, right here.
If your buddies are starving, Knuckle, tell them they can starve to death for all I care. They need to make themselves useful, and so do you. Go make me some tea while I talk shop with this loner. You like it here on the Sultansk, Stalker? I've been living in the swamps for a long time now. Had my fair share of chumps to shake down and assholes to kill. Life's been good to me so far. Even if you're the kingpin of garbage, the zone can still fuck your shit right up. An emission hit my stash a little while back. The place is crawling with anomalies and mutants now. The zone's a bitch, eh?
She surely is.
I like the cut of your jib, Stalker. So let me get to the point. There was an important briefcase in that stash, and I want it back.
Why don't you send your own men to get the briefcase?
It's not in their wheelhouse. Shaking down chumps, that's their job. Mutants and anomalies, those are for stalkers.
What's so important about the briefcase?
Ignorance is bliss, Stalker. The less you know, the longer you live.
All right. I'll bring you your briefcase.
Very well. The job's easy enough, just a couple of mutants and some anomalies. And the pay's more than generous. Here are the coordinates.
So we receive the coordinates of the Sultan and head out into what seems to be a very rainy day in the swamp. And quick check of our PDA, we will find where we need to go. So that concludes episode 1 of my S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 series. If you want to find out what happens next, tune in to episode 2.